Hello everybody! So today I'm hiding behind my TV because as you can see the sun is going insane and I just wanted to bring you guys this because I can't wait to open it all up and start using it. It's gonna be my Bangkok haul. I know you know it, you saw the title, I'm so excited! Some of these places I'm sure we're all familiar with, but some of these places I was not, so it was my first time and I'm just really excited. Just before we get into it, I just want to say this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Thank you so much Skillshare for supporting my traveling and retail therapy habits. Skillshare is an online learning community with more than 25,000 classes in design, photography, film, productivity, entrepreneurship, and so much more. Premium membership gives you unlimited access to all of these classes, so you can sign up and watch and learn from any of these. My personal favorite right now, I'm doing this fun little illustration thing called Odd Bodies, and it's just basically expressing the human form in illustration in more expressive and abstract ways. It's just a really fun way to sort of push your creativity, and I like to draw humans, that's just my thing. So I've been sort of drawing along and it's been really fun. So that's how I like to use Skillshare. If you've never used Skillshare before, you can sign up with my link. It'll give you 2 months of free premium membership, so you get access to all of these classes for 2 months, and in 2 months you can learn a lot. So I'm gonna leave it down below. Feel free to sign it up. Whether you want to fuel your creativity, curiosity, or career, Skillshare is the perfect platform for you and for me and for everybody. Okay, moving on to the haul. I'm just gonna go through by category and I'm gonna tell y'all where I got everything, what's the significance, if there are fun stories behind it. Let's get into makeup first, because I feel like makeup was the one thing that I didn't expect to get a lot of, but my friend was like, hey, you wanna go see Eve and Boy? Eve and Boy is like Sephora but better. They have drugstore, a little bit more middle of the road to high-end skincare and makeup. Was a little shock because I was like, didn't hear of Eve and Boy before this. Maybe I'm just a bit swaku lah, but it's been a while since I've been to Bangkok, and I think when I was younger we would always go for the cheaper clothes at Chatuchak and Platinum Mall. So I never really even looked at the malls in Siam. Siam was always a place that we would go to eat. Let me just go through. Oh my god, I'm talking non-stop. I haven't even showed y'all a single product. This brand, ODBO, I saw all of these palettes. They look amazing. They also look like dupes for the Urban Decay palettes, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them the Too Faced ones as well. I went online to look at reviews because I'd never seen this brand before, but it sort of looked familiar. I wasn't sure, and I think it's a Thai brand because a lot of Thai influencers make videos on it on YouTube, and it's honestly just a handful, so I don't know about whether this is really popular in Thailand or not. There is also a branch in Korea apparently. So I checked out the displays and their prices, and they're actually really affordable. And then when I opened it and I swatched it, I was very skeptical because I was like, oh, it's probably just a fun palette that doesn't really have good pigmentation. But turns out they're not bad. I got this the first day, the Candy Love eyeshadow, and it is a combination of, I want to say Naked Heat and Naked Cherry. There are 3 different versions of this, but the colors are remarkably similar. So that's what I'm gonna tell you straight off. I don't think you need to buy multiple like I did. Some of the colors are oddly similar and they are way too close together, but they have a good range of matte and shimmers. I got the one with more mattes because I genuinely just like matte colors to use as transition. Not that you can tell from my shiny ass eyeshadow today. I also like that there were a couple of pinks and oranges and it just looked a little bit cray-cray, and I used it the next day and I really enjoyed it. So I went back and I bought just a couple more. It's not a lot more. I wouldn't say I gone crazy or insane. Oh, it was so nice. Okay, they had Candy Love, and then they also had Love Sweet, which is this size, and then they also had Oops, and they had one more, but I wasn't as interested in that one. That one looked to me a little bit like how the Huda Beauty palettes look like. This one reminds me of Too Faced, and this one reminds me of the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes as well. Lasting power also not bad. I did apply way more than I usually do. I usually do tend to put quite gentle, but now I'm just why are you so scared? Why you put so sheer? Put more lah. So I put more, and I realized that it does fade, but it doesn't look patchy, and it's not a bad fade. It's just a very gentle fade. I think the glitter sort of just deflate a little bit, and honestly most eyeshadows do that on my eyes anyway. So for the price and for the kind of experiment factor, I thought it would be fun for me to get it and to try and review it for you guys. If you all are going to Bangkok, why not pick it up, right? So I got this. I really love the colors of this. Can you believe that this and this, the price difference is only $5, and between this and this, which has more shadows, I'm going to show you all in a bit, it's the same price. It's like 230 baht. Yeah. So this one is gonna be for me because I don't have Naked Cherry and I want to try and play with more like pinks and more red tone shadows. And then this is the yellow Oops. I don't know if you can tell. It's a very nice orangey peachy shadow. If you don't need something as big and dramatic as this, you can also choose between these because these are more travel friendly as well. I did realize as I was bringing it back, I was like, wow, this is damn big. In this set of 3, I bought 2 of the 03 Love Sweets and then 102. The other one that was reddish was similar to this, but I felt like the pigmentation on this one is a little bit more buttery. But honestly, it doesn't mean that this one is bad. I got 2 of these. So this is the ultimate neutral sort of shade. It's perfect for any beginner. If you don't really go into makeup or if you need a good like basic sort of transition palette, this is really fantastic. A ton of good crease shades. You have your dark, you have your light highlighter shades, you have colors in between. Also this like slight peachiness. And then this blue one is this. So it has definitely more saturated tones. These reds are stunning. The reason why I have 3 of these is because I'm picking one up for Charmaine and one for Sarah. These are both like my good friends. When they do decide, you know, which one they want, I will take the last one and I will be posting also another giveaway on my Instagram? No, I'm gonna do it here. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys like it. It's just a small gift. I was just thinking like, oh my god, I want to pick one up for y'all too. So besides those palettes, I feel like these are a little bit more neutral, a little bit more basic. If you want like crazy tones to go with your existing palettes, I got these as well. And I really like these. These are super cool. These are called Glittery Wonderland eyeshadows. So this is number 1. You definitely have to pair this with another like basics palette, preferably with one of these because these are all like high shine metallic glitters. I've used this rose gold. This like greenish gold looks really cool too, and this pink is phenomenal. This red, I can't wait to try. There are a couple of matte shades. This one you can definitely like create a look with. These are all high shine metallics, so yeah. These are the colors that I got. Okay, besides Oddbow, oh my gosh, wait, I have to bring this. Okay, besides Oddbow, I was also listening to a bunch of people talk about Mistine. This is like their Maybelline favorite like cult classic beauty brand, and a lot of people swear by their products. So I got eyebrow pencils because if you know Thai girls, you know that their eyebrows are always like super strong, super on fleek. And this one is actually something that Charmaine bought me. One of her friends swears by this mascara. She says that a lot of the other Thai influencer girls like to use this also. It's called the Supermodel, like lash fibers and then extension. So this one she passed me, but I would have bought it if I was there. And then I got eyebrow pencils. There were a couple of other ones. There was one with a like super thin precision on one end and then like a diamond shaped one on the other to like fill in really quickly. I wanted that one, but it was the same price as this, and I felt like this is just way better. May I please show you? Okay, this is called the 3D Brow Secret Brow Set. At first, Bernice, my roommate, had it. When she showed it to me, I was meh, until she showed me the last part, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's a brow pencil on one end. It's a little fat, like compared to the other like very thin precision brows that I usually like to use. But you can still get really precise ends, which is all I care about, to be honest. And then you get brow powder. And I was like, oh, okay, it looks exactly like the L'Oreal one. I don't know what the big fuss is because L'Oreal has the same. It has like a brush, it has a pencil, and then it has a powder in between. But then she was like, check out the last one. It's a freaking brow mascara slash brow gel. I was sold. I was like, give me that, let me try it. And then I tried it and it made my brows look amazing. And this is coming from someone that uses Gimme Brow and like Build Brow Gel and like Boy Brow. Like I use brow mascaras to keep my hairs up because my front of my brows are very sparse, but they're also very long. And like I don't feel nice cutting them because I'm like, I want some front of brows, but then they go everywhere. This essentially darkens your eyebrows and creates more definition. And then the pencil's great. The brow powder is also fantastic. It's really natural. If you don't go overboard with it, I'm not using it today because I kept everything aside for today, but I'm gonna do another get ready with me with all of these things, including the eyeshadows, so that you can see what it looks like. Let me know if you're interested. I bought one and I liked it so much and I got two in the end. So I bought one at Platinum Mall. I think it was the one nearer to Novotel. It's just a very casual like makeup counter on the first floor near the escalators, and they sell a lot of like fake makeup, and then they sell a lot of like Savannah makeup, and then they sell Mistine. And the thing is, I think obviously the stuff that they carry from Mistine is gonna be real because they're already very affordable. It's based in Thailand. I got that in shade number 1, in between a grey and a brown, so this is really perfect for every day. The second color is a lighter brown. If you have like honey tones, very brown hair, like shade 2 will be perfect for you. I went to another Eve & Boy at Terminal 21, and opposite there's a store called Beauty Language or Beauty something. Beauty Secret? Might be. In there was a Mistine stand and they had this, and it was 25 baht more. So at Platinum Mall it was 150 baht, and then this was 175 baht, which roughly translates to about like 150 more, like 130 more. If you want a cheaper option, and if you either want like the ash brown or the lighter one, you can wait for Platinum Mall. And at Eve & Boy, for some reason, this is not available. Only the precision one and the diamond shaped one is available. I think the mascara is available. And then, ooh, these things, you're gonna trip. These are lip glosses. Anyone that has watched me for a very long time, every time I talk about makeup and lipsticks, I'm always, look at me, I'm wearing a matte lip now. I'm just not a fan of lip glosses. They used to make us wear it for like theatre performances, and that's like my first foray into makeup, right? And I always hated it. I always secretly removed it, even though like the teachers would scold me, and I asked them like, can I not wear it? Cause like it gets in your hair and it's just like so annoying. And my teachers will always be like, it adds dimension to your lips, so unless you want to have flat lips, like you better wear it. And I was like, long story short, I'm just not a fan of glosses. But this one specifically from Super Shades, saw on the display. First of all, I saw sale half off from 199 baht to 99 baht. Then I was like, okay, you have my attention. And I was actually looking at like, they have the velvet mousses, like the very Korean style, like liquid lipstick. Then I saw gloss and I was like, ooh. And then I like, before I looked away, I was like, I'm sorry, did it say non-sticky gloss? So I went to look at it. So I'm gonna swatch it for y'all. Do I have tissue? Okay, my tissue is on the sofa. I'll go get it later. It was a big gamble. I don't know why. I think I just couldn't choose, and it was 99 baht. So I was like, hey, whatever. So I got 3 different colors. I got 801, 804, and 806. And when I swatched them, I was quite pleasantly surprised to find that they had a decent amount of color on their own, and they really aren't that sticky. It just feels like a liquid lip balm with a lot of gloss and not as sticky. It's not goopy at all. Oh, Super Shades, come to Singapore. This is 804. So this is a more peachy color. 804 was the first color that I picked out. Very sad that 805 was out of stock. Miserable. I couldn't even see what it was like. There was no tester. I couldn't even feel a loss. I was like, 805? Yeah, for some reason you really have to swatch the products, because okay, one thing about Eve & Boy that I really didn't like was that the lighting in the store is completely off. Always, whenever we did our swatches, we had to go really close to the displays where there is white light and like try and look, because inside it kind of feels like a nightclub. I'm not gonna lie, it's just a bunch of spotlights everywhere and it's like mood lighting, and I'm like, I'm here to look at makeup. And then the final one that I'm gonna show you is 806, which is a more reddish color. Oh, it's just beautiful. Do you see it? Look at that. And it's not too red as well. And I have never been in a situation where I finished a lip gloss or a lip cream or even like a liquid lipstick ever. So these are not only cheaper, these are more convenient, and these are a lot more like economic. Like it makes more economic sense for me. I'm happy with this selection. you know, orange, like nudish, like red. Okay. Super Shades is a dope ass brand. Speaking of dope ass brands, this is the new like For You 2 sort of brand. I think it's new because they had like a really big display, and turns out it's just the same display but like repeated 3 times on like 3 different racks. So they have cream blushes, they have powder matte blushes, and then they have powder glitter blushes, and then they had a bunch of other like lip products and blah, and I was only honestly paying attention to the blushes. I got some cream products, okay? I got C4 and C6. Girl, I was also between C4 and C5 really like having a hard time choosing. I would say C5 looks sort of like this, that there's a nudie color that's more pinkish based. This one is straight up like almost a little bit of brown, very suitable for every day. Brick Lane is something that I only went back the second time when I got the extra ODBO eyeshadow palettes, and I got this because I was like, this is too good. I just need another color. C6 onwards, the colors are very dark and it's very intense. So you can use it for your lips for sure, but if you want to use it for a cream blush, you're gonna have to blend forever. And I feel like shades 1 and 2 were just way too light for me. And 6 is called Brick Lane. It's this sort of a burnt sienna. Oh god, it looks like 801. C4 is better than best. So C4 and C5 were the most popular colors, by the way. So this is Brick Lane, definitely a little bit more like burnt orange look. And then C4 is a nude color in between 804 and 801, like very similar tones. And I really dig it. I think it's really great. If I'm not wrong, this is either like 199 or 150 or something like that. Not very expensive at all. And I think it's cute. Probably lasts a long time. And I also tried it on my lips and they work. So I really like it. Just a little in the middle. Can't hurt. How? Do I look like a multi-dimensional lipped goddess? Okay, great. I actually didn't know that they carried collection in Eve and Boy or in Thailand in general, but I found collection. And if y'all are like OGs, I'm talking OGs, you would know that I was obsessed with like Collection's concealer. They used to be called Collection 2000 and they just kicked off the 2000, and they used to have a store at Cine. Yeah, a small standalone store, and their concealers were so cheap and so good, and I saw it there. Shade number 3, warm medium. Chef's kiss, amazing, brilliant, but I didn't buy it because I was like, I already know it's great and I have a lot more concealers at home to work through, so I was like, better not lah. So instead of getting the concealer, I actually got this because this was also on sale, and this is the Collection Glam Crystals Liquid Eyeshadow. They have a bronze, they have a pink, they have a deeper purplish bronze, and then they had this. This is shade 1. It's essentially like a white shadow which reflects like gold undertones. It's very, very beautiful. And I'm just gonna let this dry to see how it dries down, but I'm thinking I can either use it as a inner corner highlight, as a middle like halo eye topper, or something else. It's just really, really cool, and I like the consistency of it. When you blend it out, it looks like this. I think you can even use it as a highlighter if you are bold and adventurous and you want to, you know, pioneer your own highlighter journey. You see, that's really, really nice. When have you ever been to Sephora and been able to buy multiple items for like $5? $4.80. That's crazy. So yeah, I was really, really happy with my haul. That's why I went back the second time, but that's all for makeup. Alright, moving on to clothes. I have vintage and I have new, so let's go through new first because I'm not trying to be too crazy. Okay, I need to wipe this off lah. I don't want to like my clothes. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Thank you so much. Okay.